fellow classmates. Right now you are looking at a screen which in comparison to the rest of the slides you will see is pretty insignificant. However, this is the time I get to tell you that our magnificent team name is the Three Amigos and their guy friend Alan. When choosing our comparisons, we considered the following. Our purpose. Our main purpose was to destroy the Sith. Just kidding, we know that has already happened. What we really wanted to do was answer these two main questions. Of the stores, Brolums and Walmart, which is the most affordable? And are name brand cereals more expensive than off-brand cereals? So we set out to collect our data. This is a data table that we constructed. We drove to the stores and got to work. We collected the data through systematic sampling and recorded the weight of the cereal in ounces, the price per ounce, and the listed price for the generic and brand cereals. Our summary statistics. Now, this is a lot of information. However, we want you to focus on the price per ounce section for brand and generic because this is the data we use to make the comparisons. In Brolums, the brand price per ounce average was 0.266 and the standard deviation was 0.057. And for the generic price per ounce, the average was 0.169 and the standard deviation was 0.030. For Walmart, the brand price per ounce average was 0.194 and the standard deviation was 0.034. For the generic price per ounce, the average was 0.120 and the standard deviation was 0.032. Next are the graphs. The first few graphs are of the store comparisons. All the graphs are multimodal, meaning it has more than two peaks. For this comparison, we took all the brand name cereal of both stores and compared the price per ounce. The blue is Walmart and the orange is Brolums. We did the same for the generic. Looking at this, we can already tell that Brolums is on the higher side. The next comparisons are of the generic versus brand within each store. First is Wally World. The blue in this one is cent per ounce for brand name cereals, and the orange is cent per ounce of the generic Great Value. As you can see, not every brand name cereal had a generic. The same applied for Brolums. Looking at both of the graphs, we can deduce that the brand prices are much higher than the generic for both stores. So, for our hypotheses, we decided that the best hypothesis test to use was the paired sample t-test. Before we collected our data, we made a prediction that Brolums would be more expensive than Wally World and the brand be more expensive than the generic. After we collected our data and we conducted the test, we decided to use a 95% confidence interval. For the brand name between stores, we have a 95% confident interval of 0.055 and 0.089. For the generic between stores, we have a confidence interval of 0.030 and 0.063. Next, we did the comparisons within the stores. Brand versus generic and Brolums, we have a confidence interval of 0.077 and 0.131. So for our results and to get our p-value to determine if we were going to reject or fail to reject the null. So within Walmart versus Brolum, comparing the brands, we have a probability of 5.81036 times 10 to the negative 10. And for the generic between the stores, we have a probability or p-value of 2.1245 times 10 to the negative 5th. These two probabilities are significantly lower than the level of significance. Continuing, Walmart brand versus generic, the probability was 2.62269 times 10 to the negative 7th. And then within Brolums, brand versus generic, the p-value was 1.06009 times 10 to the negative 7. Again, the p-values were significantly lower than the level of significance, 0.05. This steered us to reject the null hypothesis and come to the conclusion that there is significant evidence to suggest that Brolum cereals are more expensive than Walmart and that brand name cereals are more expensive than generic name cereals. With these two conclusions in mind, we suggest that shopping at Walmart gives you more for your dollar. So, shop Great Value at Walmart and rejoice that the Sith has been destroyed.